call, I'll probably be in this general area.
Okay.
If you need me to move, just say move.
Thanks, brother. This is live, so we call the police.
Hi. In front? No, I'm going to be right here.
Thank you. Yeah, that works great. Thanks, love. Oh, that's what I wanted. Sorry.
Thank you.
You need it? Hold on, let me just send it to my crew.
Like a...
Yeah. I'll get you.
Thank you.
Do you have it?
No.
Get off her? Okay.
Yeah, all good. Thanks, Wendy. No.
Ready, close. Thank you so much. Ready, shut. How are you? Yes, supervisor. So good to see you. So good to see you. Ready, two. Ready, face.
Okay, was that anybody's way?
No, you're good. Yeah. Thank you, brother.
If I took under you, is that okay? Because they're more flaggy than I thought they would be.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just see how it goes the next one.
Let's see.
It's a live camera.
doors. Ready pop. Ready open.
Madam President, pleasure to see you again.
Ready close. Ready shut. Ready two. Ready face.
See you later.
I'll just pull up. I'll sit. Okay.
Ready rest.
Yeah, I'm not getting young.
I'm getting totally screwed here, so
You are.
there I was totally screwed. I got like 0 for 2, so
Sir, you're waiting for
I'm gonna see if they'll let me go.
Where's your
See if this will
Over here.
Say Micah.
Check that ground down there.
You just told me no.
In front of.
You just told me no. Are you okay if I'm getting over here? I can also do that.
Right. Yeah.
Hands loop. Hands loop. Ready two. Ready doors. Ready pop. Ready open.
Mr. Prime Minister.
Nice to see you again. How are you?
Ready close. Ready shut. Ready two. Ready face.
We're gonna cover for the gym. We're cover
That's Italy. Italy's next.
Okay. Good. Yeah, we're.
I'm just telling you.
We're fine.
Luca, it's Italy next.
Good. No problem. No problem.
Yeah. Italy.
I don't know yet. I'm gonna see. On this one.
Oh, you went there for the last one?
No, I was still between you guys.
Better shot over here. I'm gonna step back. Get there.
Salute. And salute. Ready, two. Ready, doors. Ready, pop. Ready, open. Ready, close. Ready, shut. Yep. Ready, two. Ready, face.
Finland is next. Do they have a photographer? Oh, okay. Live camera.
beyond that. All right. Well, gotcha. Thank you, Jesse. Thanks for the call.
You want to try your one?
Okay, Brandon. All right, Brandon. Brandon. All right, so we are set to receive protocol is saying roll. Excellent. Excellent. That's great. Thank you. Are you going to take vacation?
No.
Hey, Brandon, sorry about that. Brandon? Brandon? Brandon? Brandon? Brandon? Hello, Brandon. Brandon? Okay, I got you. Sorry about that.
top, pretty open.
Mr. Chester. So lovely to see you.
How are you?
How are you?
Pretty close. Pretty shut. Pretty face.
Happy to be here again. Thank you.
Forward march.
Probably not.
Ready, two. Ready, pace.
Okay, Brandon, I'll talk to you up there, okay?
You done?
Colors are relative.
Did you get down to New Orleans lately?
Going this weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, my buddy's mom died, so we got a funeral for him.
Sorry to hear that.
And then I'm going for the anniversary, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a little show at Molly's.
Huh?
Got a little show at Molly's.
Yeah.
So come on. I'm hanging some photos at Molly's.
Oh really?
Yeah, for the anniversary.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Something to remember it by.
There's one part that stayed the same. It's Molly's. Don't you think?
I was just so happy when they got air conditioning. I remember when they didn't have air conditioning.
Yeah.
Cheap death there, aren't you?
Or just short period of time. Cheating death this one.
Finger.
What?
Yeah.
Kenny, y'all done on the South Lawn?
Yeah. We're done like you thought.
All right.
All right.
Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. Good. You got plenty of time. Exactly. Just go that way. You got plenty of time. No, you're going to get your spot from there.
$200 or $300.
Jacqueline's coming around to get their spot.
No, I kind of wish they weren't
If you can't see it there, let me know. It's for the back row. Let me know. If you can't see, we're going to make it.
No, this should be right. I mean, I'm gonna have to.
Jack, she's on the corner way over there.
Do it. It's going to go all the way up.
Go to the pink stool.
I mean, I'd be pretty hot.
That's up to you. Kenny, I'm not going to sit there. It's for you.
Okay, I won't lean. Yeah, I won't lean. Is that gonna? I'm fine. No, I'm fine. One more.
I'm not going up
Tom, can that be okay?
Okay. Kenny, you're fine.
Okay, sweet. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Yeah, right.
Ouch.
Sorry.
Well, Will's got everything under control in the center part. The guys on the left, just other radicals.
Flags are coming out.
I think flag.
Yeah.
All good, Nathan?
Flags coming. I'm great. Yeah, well done there.
2 flags.
Blank.
Shoot videos.
By the time driveway has some flags.
And at this point, I'm really making an impact on back to the board.
Yeah, right.
I've got a
Flags are off.
So we're not.
Right.
That's what the president says.
He's going to be between the two flags. So about a
Do you think we'll still have a good finish when the season is right?
yeah, come out right there.
So which car's going to be aluminum behind that?
Yeah.
Maybe the third.
Can you see the carpet? That's where they let him out. Then they back the car up, and they'll stand there for 10 seconds, facing us together.
So we should be able to get that. Hopefully the handshake. Yeah. Something else in them too.
Hopefully.
It's Craig.
black one was the one that ran over me.
Nice.
Worried about this military flag. I want it to be about 5 inches.
But if he comes out this way, that would probably be better. If he parks this way, just shot hard this way. Where the fuck are these guys?
Black table. They space them out along the driveway.
Ile do wejścia? Dobra. To zostawiamy.
Raz, dwa, trzy. Czy są jakieś pilne depesze, które powinienem znać? Czy są jakieś pilne depesze, które powinienem wiedzieć? Bo ja jestem...
Tragedy struck.
Oh, come on. Can we add this thing? Can we... Somebody politely ask, don't everybody yell. Okay, we need one person.
Let him
person ask down
let him finish adjusting.
Doug, help, somebody.
Doug, help.
Help.
They're not gonna.
He's into her face.
He's adjusting. He's adjusting. Put your mark on it first.
Doug.
Wait. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Keep going.
He's been working with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Sarge.
They've been good at working
No,
out.
that's can't ask me. No, that's amazing.
That is amazing.
Me?
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
We've never done that before.
How's that? Boy, how much he's going to tip this? Look through the lens. How's that? Don't be
They're not saying it's presented us for vehicles that is attaching in front of us.
You come up, be careful. I'm not looking.
So these guys can hold it.
They can, when it's happening, it's all down.
Technically, that's
So really she just be that side.
yeah. So that presenting is going forward. It's technically not supposed to present until the vehicle's going in front of them.
Makes sense.
Don't forget we got 2 minutes.
Yeah. If anyone gets a clean picture, congratulations.
Yeah.
Those shows I'm not gonna get.
Well, 57 now.
Sometimes they don't grab.
That's presenting. They're not supposed to do that until the vehicle's or about. So the presenting is more like going to have a target for these guys. Because the vehicle's going to go that way. As well as
I can see this. And everybody runs around.
As long as it's the trees.
So I was saying,
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have to go.
Yeah, if you go up, I'm going to have to go up.
They were, but they were just.
I think
We're going to have to go
because
if that happens.
Why should I be denied?
Huh? We're happy with you. I mean, you know.
Of course. Of course. Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
What's this?
Oh.
See?
Oh, what? We like it.
This is the I care for you guys.
Yeah.
I care for you.
Yeah.
Just appreciate anything you want from the vending machine. It's yours.
You get the vending
Yeah,
machine.
basically you $3. Anything you want.
$4.50 is too much.
That's some areas.
Okay.
I'm watching. I got it here. Thank you.
Gotta give a warning.
I'm watching the game.
Who's watching the game?
I am.
Okay.
I got the game.
Okay, I'm going up to look. Just for a
So
second.
yeah, how about this one?
It's also a bigger floorboard. Back down, go down.
You have got 1 foot on your ladder to make sure it's stable.
Oh, you're good.
Officer, are you holding up? What's the temperature right down below? It's like 2 degrees
Like no one ever died in a rush.
Yeah, I'm catching a breeze, bro. You get any breeze down there?
Yeah. Drop you off.
Yeah. I can break a breeze for you.
Make it flat. It's already flat. It's got to be flat.
It's called Gaussian blur right through it.
Right.
You don't need a filter or prism.
Right there.
Just like the
Just turn it like overnight spray.
NFL.
Takes 5 minutes.
Oh, you're going to crush it.
If you drive by the morning, I'm good to go.
Próba, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy. Raz, dwa, trzy, próba dźwięku, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy. Druga próba, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy.
Well, I think it's gone.
Brakuje ręki.
I mean, I'm going to lean a little bit. So
Yeah,
I can just go.
I'll probably lean on that.
William Saraz got barred.
Really?
He's a member of the state house of Ohio.
You see what I'm saying? He's doing something like this.
Obecnie chyba.
Thursday, right?
Yeah, and so you'll be able to shoot.
Yep, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Remember when he got sworn in there?
Can you tell that to the camera? Because I didn't
Who's that for you, Johnny or Bob?
Bob.
Where is he these days? Where's the nomad? Moab. Good for him. Did he fly? Yeah.
He drove to Salt Lake and then took Salt Lake straight up.
Nice. That's easy for him.
Yeah. He took off before we. I came down to Atlanta
Oh yeah, yeah.
and I said,
Mam pytanie, załóżmy, że już nie wie pan Zelenskyj, tak na czy jeżeli raport na obie, to słyszysz, czy nie? Wywołanie na poszczególne. Tak, ale chodzi o to, że zanim on wyjdzie w kadry, nie, na lajku to wiadomo, że chcę was odkryć zaraz, gdyby było. Bierzesz obrazek ode mnie, czy bierzesz
What else going on Friday? I missed something. Yeah, I just heard this one.
so they actually did that, didn't they?
Yeah. Time's gonna go. Yeah.
Well, meeting's off, guys. It's 5 after.
Postponed to 6 p.m.
Cała miejsce weszli z drugiej strony, z tych myśli, które nas docierają, wynika, że jest już konflikt. Oni weszli z drugiej strony niż ta, którą prawdopodobnie państwo prowadzili.
Including his photography.
Yeah.
Oh, he could be chatting.
And they're waiting for the signal to come on in.
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, he's chatting with the European guys.
Yeah. No, he's at McDonald's after one game. He was standing around. He gets the time. Right.
I think it's, I hear Byron.
Also, it's point. Okay, got the point. Maybe he's wrong.
That's not secret.
There's a Stacy from. I don't know.
It's much before.
Too much for Joe.
Use waves. He uses AAA maps. He played the 86.
We're shooting at it yet, so it's going to be first.
Like you? Fun drugs?
Okay.
They're all trying to get their visas renewed. Hoping to let them stop wars on the visas. And they're paying. Yeah, some of them are going
Yeah, I've seen theirs not.
doing the same with the Afghans.
Especially at
Oh, yeah. Wars not a reason. I mean, there's black man.
We're just gonna 2 minutes.
Where's she going? There's not letting Russian, I guess. One thing they do know how to speak. I mean, actually, Ukraine is we never have Bizi again. Yeah.
Później wspólne zdjęcie i bardzo później wieczorem oczywiście te
That's gotta be Massachusetts.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Sergeant Brett.
18 minutes, so yeah. 18 minutes. For what?
I got like 10 minutes.
No, I mean, it's just whoever was available to go. Whoever got the first
Great shot. We're just discussing all the
Bunch has been around the longest in the office. 20 plus years, yeah.
Something fishy. Usually, it doesn't get this slow.
Well, he's just been doing it for so long. I was thinking always...
Unless it's launched from here. Launched from here, or is it
Yeah, I actually didn't know why I
Yeah, somebody will. They're starting, so they just changed positions to
or leave the perimeter? Why are you inside the perimeter? Gates opening.
They're pulling the way.
Taking a picture. Gates headed to them.
Gates. Challenge points from Gates. Secret Service.
Gates open. Gates are open.
Gates open. Gates open.
Is that a raindrop?
Oh, it's raining. Nobody's come out, so.
Arrival's happening. Gates open. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know Okay, arrival's happening. Yeah, I gotta go. Bye.
He's got an umbrella.
Dziękuję, bo ja też mam taką nadzieję. Tak, jestem ponownie i tutaj pojawiają się głosy o tym, że Władimir Zelenskij ma zaraz przyjechać, ponieważ są informacje o tym, że brama została otwarta. To jest brama, którą wejście do tego nie ma przyjaźń.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Motorcycle.
Yeah, they're right there.
Słuchajcie, to jest syra. Zelenskij zagrał dziennikarzy. Wracając do tego, właśnie
Yeah,
taki przykład tego, że tego wschodu
Wait till this
jest takie uczucie, że jest wystarczającym obcinam. No, tam jeden z tych ostatnich listów, że sposobem na szybkie zakończenie wojny jest to, Ukraina po prostu nigdy zrezygnowała z tych
Okay, flags going out.
Let's see how bad this is going to be.
All right, here we go.
Turning in.
Can't see him. We haven't got official on top of yet.
Oh, they're holding them up again.
I think that'll work.
All right, we're happy with that. Sort of. Holding up good.
Do about 12 of them this week? Yeah.
This is way better than they said. It's like a 15-hour day. Oh, 100%. It's going to be like
Yeah, I just have to do this quickly and then.
Sean, you all right?
There we go. There we go. There we go. He's very kind of you to ask.
Check on you, man.
You doing okay? Okay, see cars.
Cars coming in.
Cars moving.
Marines are out.
You will.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
Zelenskyy 大統領がホワイトハウスに到着しました。この後、トランプ大統領と会談を行います。ゼレンスキー大統領がホワイトハウスに到着しました。この後、トランプ大統領と会談を行います。ゼレンスキー大統領がホワイトハウスに到着しました。トランプ大統領が出迎えています。
President Trump, so your message to the people of Ukraine as world leaders gather here today. Russia continues to attack civilians in Kharkiv, killing many.
Is there a just offer for peace on the table? Will you cede land to Russia?
Ale dzień na który przychodzi tak mniejszy.
Yeah, I'm not even. Yes. At least I got this.
You're going to do hot coffee. Hot coffee. Hot. Oh, no. That is so sick. Are you staying or
I'll leave right now. That's it. You're right. Yeah, we all have to move in unison.
Right.
Is it lunchtime yet?
Oh, I already ate. Thanks.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to have the President of Ukraine with us. We've had a lot of good discussions, a lot of good talks, and I think progress is being made, very, very substantial progress in many ways. We had a good meeting, as you know, just a short while ago with the President of Russia, and I think there's a possibility that something could come out of it, and today's meeting is very important. We have, I guess, the seven very powerful leaders from Europe, and we're going to be meeting with them right after this meeting. And thank you very much for being here.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. If I can, first of all, thank you for invitation, and thank you very much for your efforts, personal efforts to stop killings and stop this war. Thank you, and using this opportunity, many thanks to your wife, First Lady of the United States. She sent a letter to Putin about our children, abducted children, and my wife, she, First Lady of Ukraine, she gave the letter. It's not to you, to your wife.
Oh, I want it.
Yeah. So we are saying this sensitive topic, yes, please. And thanks to our partners, and that you supported this format, that after our meeting we can have leaders who are around us, UK, France, Germany, Italy, Finland, EU, NATO, I mean all partners around Ukraine supporting us. Thanks to them, and thank you very much for invitation.
Thank you very much for being here.
President Trump.
Do you think it's fair?
Yes, Peter, go ahead.
Thank you, President Trump. So, President Zelenskyy, you say in a post on X today, Russia must end this war, which it itself started. President Trump, you say President Zelenskyy of Ukraine can end the war with Russia almost immediately if he wants to. Which is it?
Well, I think that's true. I think we're going to have a meeting. I think if everything works out well today, we'll have a trilat. And I think there will be a reasonable chance of ending the war when we do that.
And is this the end of the road for American support for Ukraine? Is today's meeting deal or no deal?
I can never say that. It's never the end of the road. People are being killed, and we want to stop that. So I would not say it's the end of the road. No, I think we have a good chance of doing it. It's been almost 4 years now that a lot of people were killed last week. A lot of people last week. I mean, millions of people killed, but a lot of people last week for whatever reason. A big number, a lot of soldiers, on both sides. And I know the president, I know myself, and I believe Vladimir Putin wants to see it ended.
And as you met with Putin on Friday, today you've got President Zelenskyy here. As you listen to Russia and Ukraine, which side has the better cards?
Well, I don't want to say that. I'm just here to be, look, this isn't my war. This is Joe Biden's war. He's the one that had a lot to do with this happening, and we want to get it ended. And we want it to end good for everybody. We want it to end good. The people of Ukraine have suffered incredibly.
President Zelenskyy, are you prepared to keep sending Ukrainian troops to their deaths for another couple years, or are you going to agree to redraw the maps?
Thank you for your question. So, first of all, you know, we live under each day attacks. You know that today have been a lot of attacks and a lot of wounded people, and the child was dead, small one year and a half. So we need to stop this war, to stop Russia, and we need support American and European partners. And we will do our best for this. So, and I think we show that we are strong people, and we supported the idea of the United States, personally of President Trump, to stop this war, to make a diplomatic way of finishing this war, and we are ready for trilateral, as President said. This is a good signal about trilateral. I think this is very good. Thank you.
Mr.
If the peace deal will be achieved, are you going to be willing to send American peacekeepers to Ukraine?
Well, we're going to work with Ukraine, we're going to work with everybody, and we're going to make sure that if there's peace, the peace is going to stay long-term. This is very long-term. We're not talking about a 2-year peace and then we end up in this mess again. We're going to make sure that everything's good. We'll work with Russia, we're going to work with Ukraine, and we're going to make sure it works. And I think if we can get to peace, it's going to work. I have no doubt about it.
Your team has talked about security guarantees. Could that involve U.S. troops? Would you roll that out in the future?
We'll let you know that maybe later today. We're meeting with 7 great leaders of great countries also, and we'll be talking about that. They'll all be involved, but there'll be a lot of help. When it comes to security, there's going to be a lot of help. It's going to be good. They are first line of defense because they're there. They're Europe. But we're going to help them out also. We'll be involved.
Mr. President, Vladimir Putin mentioned that the war will not end without addressing the root causes of this war. Have you had an understanding what are the root causes of this war?
Well, look, the war is going to end. When it ends, I can't tell you, but the war is going to end, and this gentleman wants it to end, and Vladimir Putin wants it to end. I think the whole world is tired of it, and we're going to get it ended. It was, you know, I've done 6 wars. I've ended 6 wars, and I thought this maybe would be the easiest one, and it's not the easiest one. It's a tough one. A lot of reasons for it, and they'll be talking about it for a long time. But they'll be talking about the others. Look, India, Pakistan. We're talking about big places. When you look at, you just take a look at some of these wars. You go to Africa and take a look at that. Rwanda and the Congo, Republic of the Congo. That's been going on for 31 years. And so we've done a total of 6, and we really have 6, not including the fact that we obliterated, and it turned out to be a total obliteration, the nuclear, as you said, the future nuclear capability of Iran. And this one, I think we're going to get solved also. I feel confident we're going to get it solved.
Thank you, Mr. President. Can you tell us about your conversations with European leaders and what they need to see to support an end to the war?
Yeah, well, we're going to be meeting with a great representative group and 7 very powerful, very big countries and great people, all friends of mine and friends of yours. And we're going to have some suggestions made. They want to see peace. They would like to see peace.
President Trump, you said last night
in the red.
President Trump, do you think it's fair to for Ukraine and for Russia to achieve a lasting and durable peace if Ukraine cedes its territories that Russia hasn't yet conquered? Do you think it's a fair peace for Ukraine?
We're going to have a lasting peace. Just to answer the first part of your question, we're going to have a lasting peace. I hope it's going to be immediately. I hope it doesn't have to go on. And I think people of the whole world is going to be very happy when that's announced.
Mr. President, you posted on social media, Mr. President, a very touching letter from the First Lady, and the letter was hand-delivered to President Putin, and it calls for an end to the war, essentially, because of the children and the children's future. Why did the First Lady feel that letter was necessary? Was it because she believes that Mr. Putin is the aggressor in the war? is a similar letter being hand-delivered to President Zelenskyy?
So the First Lady felt very strongly. She's watched the same thing that you watch and that I watch. I see things that you don't get to see, and it's horrible. But when she's got a great love of children, she has a wonderful son that she loves, probably more than anybody, including me. I hate to say it, but she loves her son, she loves children, and she hates to And then she says it very openly, very proudly, and with great sorrow, because so many people have been killed.
Last week,
Brian, go ahead, Brian.
Yes, sir. I've got a question for each of you.
Yes.
First of all, Mr. President Zelenskyy, you look fabulous in that suit.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, you look good.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, looks good.
I said the one that attacked you last time. See, that was it. I remember that.
I apologize to you. You look wonderful. No, my first question for you, President Zelenskyy.
In the same suit. You see, I changed, you are not.
Maybe yours is much better. Real quickly, upon peace, God willing we get peace, are you open to holding an election in your country?
Yes, of course. We are open for election, yes. We have to do safety circumstances, and a little bit we need to work in the parliament, because during the war you can't have elections, but we can do security. We need, maybe, how to say, we need a truth, yes, everywhere, in the battlefield, in the sky, in the sea, yeah, to make possible for people to do democratic, open, legal elections.
So you say during the war you can't have elections. So let me just say 3.5 years from now, so you mean if we happen to be in a war with somebody, no more elections. Oh, that's good. I wonder what the fake
You like this idea?
Yeah.
No.
Speaking of news, I got a question for you. This sounds insane for me even to ask this, but do you think the American media really doesn't even want a peace deal? Because they've seen they've been so critical of you every step of the way as you lead the charge for peace.
It's an amazing phenomenon. I said that if in the settlement you got Moscow, St. Petersburg, and thousands of miles around them, they would say I made a bad deal. The level of hatred and animosity is incredible. Not with all. I mean, we have great people up here. We also have terrible people up there that I think are told what to say. But, you know, in solving all of these wars, they don't even write about it. You know, I saw major wars. I saw wars that have been going on for 31, 35, and 37, and a couple of quicker ones. One that was going to go into a full-blown deal very quickly. You know what the one I'm talking about. It was a big one. But they don't even write about that. No matter what I do, no matter what, and you know, this is not anything to do with you. It's probably to your advantage in a certain way. But no matter what I do, no matter what deal I make, from my standpoint, you'll come out good. Maybe President Putin will come out good. But they'll say, Trump was absolutely horrible. It's just it. And I've lived with that for a long time. I've lived with it since just before the first election. I used to get great publicity. Now I get the worst publicity anyone's ever gotten in office, but I won in a landslide, so that people understand. They're the only ones that count, ultimately. But I've also had great reporters. I've had journalists that are very good. But it's very sad when you do the right thing. As an example, they said, because of the fact that Vladimir Putin came to American soil, this was a tremendous defeat for Donald Trump. No, it was really wonderful that he did it. It was a hard thing for him to do, to be honest with you. It was the opposite of what they said, but they said it. Now, if he didn't come, they'd say that was also bad for Trump. You know, there's no way. And there's just a great dishonesty of the press, and I think that's why it's lost its credibility. You know, its credibility is at an all-time low. We have a thing going on right now in D.C. We went from the most unsafe place anywhere to a place that now people, friends are calling me up, Democrats are calling me up, and they're saying, "Sir, I want to thank you. My wife and I went out to dinner last night for the first time in 4 years, and Washington, D.C. is safe, and you did that in 4 days. I'll tell you, it's safe." I had another friend of mine, he has a son who's a great golfer, he's on tour, and he came in 4th yesterday in the big tournament where Scotty Scheffler made the great shot, and he said his son is going to dinner in Washington, D.C. tonight. I said, "Would you have allowed that to happen a year ago?" He said, "No way, no way." He said, "What you've done is incredible." And I think the people realize it. But the press says, he's a dictator, he's trying to take over. No, all I want is security for our people. But people that haven't gone out to dinner in Washington, D.C. in 2 years are going out to dinner. And the restaurants the last 2 days were busier than they've been in a long time.
So I walked around yesterday with MTG. If you can walk around with D.C. with MTG and not be attacked, the city is safe.
Thank you, Mr. President. Last week, you warned of what you called severe consequences if a 30-day ceasefire or any type of ceasefire were not agreed to by Russia. Will there be severe consequences? Does that change because of
I don't think you need a ceasefire. You know, if you look at the 6 deals that I settled this year, they were all at war. I didn't do any ceasefires. And I know that it might be good to have, but I can also understand strategically why, well, you know, one country or the other wouldn't want it. You have a ceasefire and they rebuild and rebuild and rebuild, and, you know, maybe they don't want that. But if you look at the 6 deals that we made peace and you know, long-term, long-running wars, I didn't do any ceasefires. Would I like the concept, you know, I like the concept of a ceasefire for one reason, because you'd stop killing people immediately, as opposed to in 2 weeks or 1 week or whatever it takes. But we can work a deal where we're working on a peace deal while they're fighting. They have to fight. I wish they could stop. I'd like them to stop. But strategically, that could be a disadvantage for one side or the other. But all of these deals I made without even the mention of the words ceasefire.
Are you President?
Was made, but we haven't discussed any of that yet. We're going to be discussing it today.
Ve bugün biz bunu müzakere edeceğiz. Lakin faiz kadar təhlükəsizliyi təmin edəcək və bizim dəstəyimizi gözləyən insanlar, onlar da bizim kimi düşünür və bizim kimi hərəkət edir.
Thank you, President Trump. The United States has already given hundreds of billions of dollars
$100 milyarlardan dollar bu müharibəyə xərcləyib və təəssüf ki, insanların ölümü davam edir. Amerika Birləşmiş Ştatları nə qədər təklif etmək istəyir və Zelenskiy hansı ehtiyaclar duyur. Biz daha əvvəl silah satırdıq və 300 milyard dollara bərabər vəsait xərcləmişik. Joe Biden və onun korrupsiya uğramış siyasətçiləri, özü də siyasətçi olaraq və kifayət qədər pis nəticə göstərmişdilər və bu korrupsiya uğramış administrasiya tərəfindən həyata keçirilmişdir. Və səmimi desəm, mən prezident olsaydım, bu müharibə heç baş verməzdi və Zelenskiy də kifayət qədər bəxtiyar olardı. Və doğrudan da bu müharibə baş verməyəcəkdi və insanlar ölməyəcəkdi. Milyona yaxın insan artıq həyatını itirib və bəlkə də bundan da daha çox. Və insanlar yer dəyişməyə məruz qalıb, öz ülkələrini tərk etməyə olublar, qaçqına çevriliblər. Bunların heç biri baş verməzdi əgər mən prezident olsaydım. Və çox pis prezident idi. Və doğrudan da Haris və prezident özü çox bərbad vəziyyətə salmışlar bizi. Təşəkkür edəm. İlk əvvəl onu qeyd edeyim ki, bizim imkanımız var ki biz hazırda Amerika Birləşmiş Ştatlarının silah alaq bu proqram vasitəsilə və Avropaya təşəkkür edirik ki, onlar bu vəsaiti ödəyirlər. Odur ki, müəyyən proqramlar var və bu proqramlar vasitəsilə biz bu silahların satın almasını maliyyələşdirə bilirik və bu müdafiə üçündür. Həmçinin təhlükəsizliyi təmin etmək üçün bu vacibdir. Bizim silahlı qüvvələri gücləndirmək üçün, silahlı qüvvələri yenidən silahlar təchiz etmək üçün və real olaraq, məsələn, hava hücumundan qoruma və s. Cənab Trump bu haqda danışdı. Müəyyən qərarlar var ki, onları verməliyik, əmin zamanda istehsal lazımdır. Avropada heç bir dövlətdə Patriot kimi hava hücumlarının qoruma sistemləri mövcud deyildir və ona görə biz birgə səy göstərməliyik. Mən düşünürəm ki, biz dünyada ən yaxşı silahlar istehsal edirik və sistemlər də mükəmməldir. Bizim sistemlər 100% müdafiəni təmin edir və havada 2 güllə belə bir-biri ilə görüşə bilir. 99-100% dəqiqliklə işləyən silahlardır. Biz NATO-ya bu silahları satacaq. NATO ilə yəqin ki, müəyyən razılaşmalarımız var və biz dünyanın ən mükəmməl silahlarını istehsal edirik. Və Biden dövründə bu çox ağılsız şəkildə idarə olunmuşdur. Mən düşünürəm ki, 100-300-350 milyard dollara yaxın vəsait silahlara sərf olunmuşdur. Və son 2 ayda biz etdiklərimiz 4 il bundan əvvəl edilmişdir. Buyurun. Siz sosial mediada müvafiq silahlarla əlaqədar qərarlar vermişdiniz. Və bildiyiniz, mail-in korrupsiya uğrayıb, doğrudandır. Və biz real demokrasiya deyil və biz respublikaçılar olaraq əlimizdən gələni edəcəyik ki, həmin qərarlarla həmin mail-in ballots'ın qarşısını alaq. Çünki onlar korrupsiya uğrayıb və bildiyiniz kimi, mən səhv edə bilərəm, lakin onlar yeganə ölkədir ki, bütün yerlərdə kütləvi saxtakarlıq baş vermişdir. Onlar xərclədiyi vəsaitlə, məsələn, təxminən bu öz-özlüyündə kağız üzərindəki bültenlərdən daha bahalıdır. Biz daha təhlükəsiz seçkilər tətbiq edəcəyik və maşınlar 2 həftə ərzində bunları emal edəcək. Və seçicilərin əksəriyyəti buna vərdiş edib və dünyanın bir çox ölkələrində kağız üzərində bültenlərdən istifadə olunur və bunlar kifayət qədər təhlükəsizdir. Və düşünürəm, biz məsafədən belə səs vermənin qarşısına alacaq. Hətta Jimmy Carter vaxtında demişdir ki, vaxtından əvvəl məsafədən səs vermə bu saxtakarlığa yol açan bir üsuldur və respublikaçılar bu məsələdə addım atmalıdır və demokratlar yalnız və yalnız seçkidə qalib gəlməyə çalışırdılar. Kişilər, qadınlar, transgender bütün sərhədləri açmışdılar və onlar cinayətə əldə olmuşdular. Və biz istəyirik ki, Vaşinqton təhlükəsiz şəhər olsun və biz istəməzdik ki, cinayətkarlar burada öz əməlləri ilə qabağa çıxsınlar və biz bu səs vermə üsulunun qarşısını alacaq, çünki bu korrupsiya sistemidir. Sən gedirsən seçki qutusunun qarşısına və səsini verirsən. Məsələn, mən gedəndə mən vəsiqəmi göstərməli idim və s. Və bu ciddi bir prosesdir. Və bu halda bu sistemi aldatmaq mümkün deyil. Lakin məsafədən səs vermək, Kaliforniyada baş verənləri bilirsiniz, korrupsiya həddən artıq yüksək səviyyədə idi. Bir insan 6-7 dəfə səs vermişdir və respublikaçılar bu hərəkata rəhbərlik edəcəklər. Demokratların çox yanlış siyasəti var idi və bu üsulla demokratlar özlərinə səs qazanmağa çalışırlar və respublikaçılar daha ağıllı olmalıdır.
Əks halda bu ölkə kimi qalmayacaq. Bizə lazımdır ki, sərhədlərimiz olsun, ədalətli, azad seçkilər keçirilsin. Bu iki əsas şərtdir. Əks halda sərhədlərimizi gücləndirmişik. 90 gün ərzində cənab prezident bizdə sıfır şəxs qeyri-qanuni olaraq bizim sərhədi keçib. Mən də inana bilmirdim. Biraz liberal qruplar bu məlumatı yayır və mən onlara inanıram. 0-0-0, yəni bir il əvvəl, 2 il əvvəl milyonlarla insan qeyri-qanuni bizim sərhədləri keçiblər. Təşəkkür ederim. Hansı zəmanətlər lazımdır cənab Trumpdan, prezident Trumpdan, nə bilim, Amerika silahlı qüvvələridir, kəşfiyyat məlumatıdır, hamısı lazımdır. Əslində, iki hissədən ibarətdir. Birincisi, Ukrayna ordusu güclü olmalıdır, gücləndirilməlidir və həmkarlarla biz bu məsələni müzakirə etmişik və burada silahlardan söhbət gedir, təlimdən gedir, kəşfiyyat məlumatları da daxildir. İkincisi isə biz tərəfdaşlarla bunu müzakirə edəcəyik. Böyük ölkələr, Amerika Birləşmiş Ştatları və digər dostlar bu zəmanətləri verməlidir. NATO tərəfindən idarə olunan mühafizə sistemində Amerika silahlı qüvvələr iştirak edəcəkmi? Bizim qonşu otaqda gözləyən həmkarlarımız var. Avropadan, Avropanın ən qabaqcıl ölkələrin rəhbərləridir və onlar da müdafiəni təmin etməyə hazırdılar. Və bu da çox vacib bir niyyətdir. Buyurun. Siz ilk gündən etibarən Ukraynada sülhün təmin olunması istiqamətində səylər atmışsınız. Ukrayna əhalisi Rusiya hücumlarından əziyyət çəkir. Mən bilirəm ki, Ukraynalılar əziyyət çəkir və mən Ukraynalılar tanıyıram, ağıllı, böyük enerjiyə malik insanlardır, öz vətənini sevirlər, öz ölkəsini sevirlər və onlar da müharibənin sonunu görmək istəyirlər. Mən Ukraynalılar sevirəm, mən bütün xalqları sevirəm, Rusiyalıları da sevirəm. Mən istəyirəm ki, müharibə dayansın. Çox vacib bir haldır. Vladimir Putinlə müzakirələriniz hər hansı bir səsi, müzakirənin hər hansı bir səsi sizi məyus edibmi? Mən prezidentə bu haqda dedim. Mən prezident Putinlə birbaşa danışmışam və bugün də telefon zəngimiz olur. Ola bilər ki, üç tərəfli də görüşümüz keçsin. Üç tərəfli görüş olmasa, müharibə davam etsə, növbəti addımlar atılır. Biz bu görüşləri başa çatdırandan sonra məndən zəng gözləyir. Təşəkkür ederim.
Let's go, guys. Thank you. Thank you, press. Let's go. Let's go. Move. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, press. Thank you. Keep moving. Thank you, guys. Keep moving quickly. Let's go.
Thanks, guys. Keep going.